There we go. Ooh. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, good hit. Very good hit. And dead.
System?
Alright.
Commander, enemy fleet incoming.
We have made a breakthrough, Commander.
Okay. We shoved off those guys from Acorn 2. Okay, there's robotics. So we can get combat drones. Let's get predictive gunnery, because doesn't that increase our accuracy? Yes, it does. It also gives us fire control, which would probably be a good idea.
This project could be the big breakthrough you have been looking for.
Okay, so they've got to rebuild. Eight ships, 9 ships. Come at us, bros. 1 ship. Our defenders should be able to take that one.
Fleet moving out.
Starting to think maybe investing in node missiles would be a good idea.
Navigation set.
Because node missiles are basically destroyer-sized, think like ICBMs sized, but they have a node drive, so they're FTL capable, and they do a pretty good amount of damage to planets and ships. So they're cheap, inexpensive, and they can go between planets. So with the speed of a node drive and the ability to not be able to intercept them, you just fire 40 of them at a planet or a fleet of ships that you know about, and then you hit them and you do massive amounts of damage, and you don't lose anything but the missiles. So it might be a good way to go. Problem is that they cost, it's 10 turns to research it right now, which is a pretty substantial amount of time that I could be researching things like weapon systems, armor systems, new ways of building ships, increasing my revenue, stuff like that, to help the war effort. But if I can get node missiles, I can always keep them on the back foot, because I can have 40 of them around a planet. I'm not scared of that one. That one's going to be a bit difficult. They got more. I'll have to auto-resolve that one. Let's go in for this. This one we're going to stay back at the planet, let them come to us, because we'll have to run the gauntlet of the heavy planet missiles to get to us, and then they'll have to be hit by the Dreadnought class weapons. And they've got a lot of ships, so we just got to keep taking it. Alright. It's a lot of drones. Alright. Here comes the initial barrage. Alright. What were those? I just heard some things fired, and I do not like the sound of that. Please tell me those weren't... Were those... like... biological weapons? Alright, we're getting good hits. Well, you still got plenty of Imperial population. Civilian population's taking a hit. It's not that bad. But I think some of our stray shots are hitting the planet, which is bad. Ooh, that's... yeah, that was a hard hit. That guy just got walloped in the side. Walloped. Why the hell am I saying walloped? Okay. Comes more drones. Good hits. Alright. Retarget the one with the shields. Still got a lot of hits to go. Come on. Just gotta turn your weapon mounts towards him. Come on. Alright, there we go. Good hits. Oh, no friendly fire, dude. It's a lot of friendly fire, actually. I think the... What the hell are you doing? Okay. There we go. Hit him where it hurts. Come on. Get through that shield. There we go, there we go.
System update.
We have made a breakthrough, Commander.
Okay. Alright. Weapon accuracy up. That's good. Okay, so that lead to a nowhere. Could get artificial intelligence, but I think the next thing we need to do is we do need to start basically going for a countermeasure. So that would be node missiles, because I am not willing
Yes, Commander.
to utilize
Initiating research project.
biological weapons on civilian targets, even if they are scum-sucking fish and nasty birds. But, you know, you didn't hear me say that. Goodwill and kindness towards all sentient beings, I guess.
A great day dawns. Another world for the Commonwealth.
Okay. This one's got how many? One ship. Okay. So we need to look like we have ships stationed here a lot. So a couple of battle cruisers. It's 2 turns. How far is he away? He's 2 turns away, so should be good. Okay. Alright, we need to build more biome colonizers. We need to start spreading our wings.
Aye, Commander. We will have those ships out in no time.
Like the wings of a majestic bird of prey. That then kills everything around it. Okay. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, with the node missile technology in about 10 turns, we should be able to deal a decisive blow across the enemy's front. And with that, hurt them greatly. But, again,
System update.
it does lead to the problem that our technology will stagnate for 10 turns. Which is somewhat more than I am willing to do. But I have no choice. Okay. 1 enemy ship detected. Okay. So they'll be done there. Alright. Now, this planet needs to rebuild itself. We may have to use a biome colonizer to help it along. Send it up there, set down some civilians, maybe a couple of Imperial citizens, and help with the infrastructure that got hit pretty hard during the fight in its orbit. You see, that's my main concern on this front is the fact that these 2 planets are effectively cut off from any support from the Empire. The only way we could get support to them is we'd have to go through Uxor, and that has potentially 3 ships, potentially more, since the Lear have demonstrated the ability to have cloaking technology. So all of our reads on their ships could be off by many, many ships, like tens and tens of ships. Now, if it's early cloaking technology, then it should only be destroyers, maybe cruisers. So they shouldn't have any dreadnoughts, even if they have dreadnoughts. And we still haven't seen any demonstrations of Marigi or Lear dreadnoughts. So, that's what concerns me, because it's getting pretty late game right now. And without any dreadnoughts on the field, that means they've been going really heavy in one technology tree.
System update.
Sir, we have an incoming bogey.
Okay, and they're just going towards that, so you don't really have to worry about much. 21%. Once it gets to 50, it has a chance every turn to complete, but it can go over 150, so this could potentially be somewhat short or pretty long. I'm hoping that it's not too long of a research time. Let's go to our disposition, see what they think of us now. Alright, so these guys are really starting to like us. So the Hivers are starting to like us. That may be our way in. That may be our in into their alliance. And at that point, we have a united front against what is potentially my death unless we do get some aid. So, yeah, that's not good. Colonize.
Colonizer landing now, Commander.
And colonize.
Planning area prep.
So, we're not stagnating anymore. We just got 2 new colonies, but well, we just got 1 new colony, and Castor's been reclaimed as our colony, and hopefully we can get here before a large amount of Marigi recolonize it. So, that's about the end of this recording session. So what happened? Well, we have demonstrated our ability to defend the interior part of the Empire against Lear and Marigi both, with our new Armada CNC and what's probably going to be the flagship fleet that we're going to send in this sector. This is our new battle zone. This one is held against an attack and will continue to hold with a large amount of ships and dreadnoughts that are stationed. The southern sectors are the ones that are right now getting hit pretty hard. The Lear have demonstrated the ability to cloak and have used it to try and take one of our planets. We held off, but just barely, their attack, and that's probably because of the low technology of the cloaking, meaning that they can only cloak small ships. So, we need to get there with this fleet that's reinforced with a few other dreadnoughts, send them there, attack the Marigi planets to lessen their influence here, and then hit the Lear pretty hard, so that we can lessen their influence even more. We do know that the Hivers are starting to like us a lot more, which is good. They're the more technologically advanced faction in their alliance. If we can get in on the alliance that they have, we may be able to turn the tide of this fight, because right now it's stagnating. We're researching node missiles, which should, if we can get them in time, basically halt their advances. They'll have too much invested in trying to rebuild their systems and ships. We should be good. So yeah, we'll see what happens next time. But thank you for joining me for this session and probably 3 episodes of my Let's Play of Sword of the Stars. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said in one of the first episodes of this session, I am starting to be on a stream. I'm going to have it in the link of all these videos. I hope you guys will go and take a look at it. My friend is a very funny person, and I think you'll like her. And obviously, I'll be there as well at some points throughout the week. If you guys have any comments, criticisms, or observations, or any tips that you have for this game, I mean, I've played it a lot, but there are still things I don't even know. The comment section down below is always open. I love any of that kind of stuff down there. I love seeing new comments. And if you guys like this specific videos in this set, the like button is always there as well. It gives me something to look forward to if you guys like it. It tells me, guys, I'm doing well. And if you guys enjoyed this kind of content, my channel has an upload schedule of 3 videos a week. It's always going to be up there. So if you really like it, that subscription button's always open, and it'd be really appreciated. But I'll see you guys next time on my Let's Play of Sword of the Stars.